Commander Katie Moretti. I am the requirements division chief right now.
Okay.
Okay, so one of my classmates was on her way to work at Coast Guard headquarters and got into a motorcycle accident. And this was early in the week. She was in critical condition and was taken to George Washington University Hospital. And during that time, other classmates set up a vigil. Okay. So set up a vigil schedule to, her family was coming in from, across the United States. And so while they were bringing people in, we were making sure that someone was with her all the time to make sure she was never alone, and just to be there for the family, to show our support for my classmate, to show our support for her family. And it was really actually a moving experience. Over 100 people, I think, from our class, from her sister's class. She was a couple years behind us. From Coast Guard headquarters, all came to line the hallways, and they did an honor walk. She was an organ donor, and so before they went to take her to do that organ donation, we lined the hallways. They played taps. It was a really moving experience to get everybody, so many people there, to send her off. So a couple months later, I was sort of, I guess, introducing myself to some Service Academy women, lamenting on the fact that I had not gotten selected for promotion. And it was something I expected, something I thought I deserved, and something that I thought that, my success throughout my career was enough to get me promoted. And that did not turn out to be the case. And so I was frustrated, and when I was talking about this, my late classmate's sister made a comment that I had been there for her and her family in their time of need, and whether my success as an officer, whether I thought I was successful as an officer, she knew differently because of what I had done for them and their family, and that it gave me a different perspective. I eventually got selected for promotion, but in this time between having been passed over, being told that you're not good enough for the organization, and eventually, continuing to do what I did, professionally, and just be a good human, I had a lot of time to think about what is important to me, and what really is important as a leader is doing the right thing for people, supporting people when they need it most. And I want to read to you what she said to me, because it really had an impact on how I sort of view, what I'm doing and what success means. She said, "Katie, you are a special person to me. I will never forget you standing the watch over my dying sister after her traumatic motorcycle accident. You made sure my sister wasn't alone and showed me that this thing we have, this bond from going through this life together, will be there for you when you must go through the worst. Later, understanding that you were a full-time coastie, wife, mother to 3, made it even more humbling that you went out of your way to be there for me and my family. Know that your value and contribution to others is staggering." And that it was humbling to hear these words, and validating to know that whether or not my professional career is as successful as I grew up thinking it should be, doing the right thing for other people helped me redefine what success is, to know that that I can be my authentic self, help others, support them when they need it, and just go through life being a good human, then I'm succeeding. And my best self will be the best the Coast Guard can have too. Well, I don't know that I have the right words. I'm losing my words these days.
Bringing it home.
Bringing it home. It's about people. It's always about people. So if you're doing the right thing for the people that surround you, that work for you, that you work with, that you work for, then you're going to be successful in life.